I didn't do well with what God was giving me. I ended up getting into drugs, heavy, just weed, and I used to drink a lot of lean too. And I used to just be defiling myself with women. I just kind of like lost myself. The owner of the shop, he came with a contract. He told me to sign it, and it was going to make me a permanent artist at this shop. And I told him I would like to have a meeting because it's like a lot of questions that I would like to ask before I sign this contract. But I don't know if God is wanting me to be a tattoo artist. And anybody that knows me, if they heard me say, like, I don't want to be a tattoo artist anymore, they would think I'm losing my mind because the way that they would say, like, how amazing my work is. Wow, Jesse. Wow, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Seriously, Jesse. That was just really insightful. You didn't even have to say much, but you just gave me a lot of insight on my life, man.
Best. Welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Peace and blessings, Jesse.
Thank you, buddy.
So, really, I was just calling to get some type of insight on what would you do. I got to give you a little background on me so you can understand where I'm coming from. I'm 26 at the moment. When I was, I'll say basically like since I was 13, I kind of lived an alternative lifestyle. And I didn't know until I was about 16 that the lifestyle that I was living, everybody, like my older brothers, my father, all of them, they lived that lifestyle as well, but they never taught me. I might have seen it subconsciously, but I just followed in their footsteps. Long story short, I'm trying to make it short. When I was 3 years ago, I decided to leave the lifestyle that I was living, and I wanted to pursue something that I could do good business with people, basically where I could do business where it's not just me smiling on at the end of the deal. We both are smiling. I just want to do the right thing. So I was having a lot of events in my life where God was showing his hand in my life, where he was just saving my life, and I couldn't deny the fact that God was real anymore. So I decided 3 years ago to try to become a tattoo artist, so that I could stop making money the way that I used to make it and make it a different way. Through the grace of God, I actually became very successful in my first year. I went from being homeless, tattooing with nothing, to like living in a penthouse downtown, buying anything I want. Like everything was good, but I didn't do well with what God was giving me. I ended up getting into drugs, heavy, just weed, and I used to drink a lot of lean too. And I used to just be defiling myself with women. I just kind of like lost myself with that lifestyle. And I lost everything. I'm not going to lie to you, Jesse, but I prayed and God gave everything back to me within months. And I ended up going to Hawaii. Something just told me, like, go to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii. I took a trip to Hawaii. When I went down there, I ended up working at a tattoo shop in Nakapuli for a guy that I just had randomly met. And I went and showed him my work. He allowed me to work there. I stayed in Hawaii for 2 months. And then I was like, nah, it's a little too expensive, and the business is not up to par like how I would be able to survive with. So I ended up leaving Hawaii. I came back to Chicago. And when I came back to Chicago, I began tattooing again, but it was like God had been showing his hand so much in my life that my clients, I would start ministering to them, not because it was something I wanted to do, but because it was just in my heart. I would either minister to them or I'd play sermons during my sessions, because it's like I know that this is the second chance that God given me at this career. Now it seemed that as if now that I was just at a high class tattoo shop, and what had happened there was, like, when I was working for them, everybody, I've never been in an environment like this. Everybody in there was basically devil worshippers. Like in a nutshell, I would see like upside down crosses on people's desks, and like the owner, these guys would like have demonic figures and stuff all over the shop. But I didn't know if like I didn't feel like it was nothing wrong, because I know that the spirit is with me. I know that I'm not indulging in anything like that, and I didn't know if God was sending me there to shine light to them. So long story short, I'm trying to make it short. When I was working there for like a month, and the owner of the shop, he came with a contract. He told me to sign it, and it was going to make me a permanent artist at this shop. And I told him I would like to have a meeting because it's like a lot of questions that I would like to ask before I sign this contract. And he got aggressive and was like, "There's no need to be made. You need to just sign this contract." And I told him, like, "Nah, I'm actually okay. I don't want to sign it right now. I need to sit down and just think about this." And then he told me, like, "You know what? This is not going to work then." So I was fine with that. It wasn't no anger. Honestly, thanks to a lot of your videos that I be watching, my anger has just really went away from how it used to be. I'm able to handle a lot of conversations and a lot of just disputes differently. And I'm not going to lie, it's off of my strength. It's from the Lord's strength, and it's also from watching the amount of dominion that you have when people are talking to you crazy and the way you handle things. I'm just picking up on that. So after he told me it won't work, I ended up packing my stuff. I leave. So now I'm at the point where this is the question. Now I'm at the point where my tattoo career is very good for me and lucrative. People I get messages every day for appointments, but I don't know if God is wanting me to be a tattoo artist. And anybody that knows me, if they heard me say I don't want to be a tattoo artist anymore, they would think I'm losing my mind because the way that they would say how amazing my work is. But in my heart, I don't feel, I don't know if this is the will of God for me to be doing this. I don't know if this is a distraction from my true destiny. I do have dreams where, I'm rebuking spirits. I'm preaching the word of God. I'm doing all types of things. And then I got family members that they've been in church their whole life. And some people look at my gift like it's demonic. Some people look at my gift like it's a gift from God. Some people don't care, and that's cool as well. But my question to you is, now I'm at a point to where I'm at a standstill in between doing tattoos and trying to step out on faith and figure something else out in order to please God more. I can't lie and say that since I've been on this journey these 3 years, that the people that I've met, I've made people change their lives around and try to see God and read the Word and things like that. And it's never been on the cause of me wanting to be something or be a preacher or be a minister. I've never wanted to do anything. I just learned how to be in the Spirit and allow God to use me. So my question to you, Jesse, is really I'm at the point where I'm married now, and it's not just me. In the past, I've had to suffer when I decided to leave the alternative lifestyle and become a tattoo artist. I had to suffer because there was times where I didn't have any money, and I had the option to go make money. And it was just an internal war that I had to battle with myself for at least 2 years on don't go back to that way. Just keep trying to figure this way out. So I end up enduring, I had to deal with homelessness. I had to deal with hunger. I had to deal with people looking down on me. I had to just deal with a lot of persecution. I had to deal with a lot of things, but I never returned back to that lifestyle. I ended up breaking my hand, and when I took my hand out of the cast, when it got healed, my hand was my drawing, my talent, my skill just went way further than I can ever imagine it being, as if God had healed me. And I can't lie, Jesse, when I broke my hand, I was like, you know what, I can't do this no more. There's no way I'm going to be able to be an artist. I have to go back to my lifestyle. So I'm not even going to lie, Jesse. I did indulge a little bit. It didn't feel right, Jesse. So I'm like, nah, I can't go back that way. It's not, I know I'm not supposed to go this way. So I end up, just continuing to suffer through what I had to do. But it was only myself. So it was okay. But now I'm married, and I don't know how to go about this because it's not just me. If I decide to stop tattooing, it's I have a wife that I have to support, but I feel a tug at my heart and my spirit. How am I supposed to figure out another way? So my question is, you, Jesse, if you were in my predicament, would you continue to be a tattoo artist and do this until another door opens, or would you step out on faith? Because I've already had to step out on faith, but like I said, it was just by myself. And so it's I got a wife, I got bills now, I got Cardinals, I got everything that I have to take care of. So
your question is, should you continue doing the work you're doing or not?
Yeah.
So why did you get married?
I was I was really I'm not gonna say I was confused, but I was really I just was I was trying to please God, Jesse. I was defiling myself with women, and I just felt like if I had just one woman, I could be closer to God, you know, closer to righteousness. I can't lie and say I got married because I fell so deeply in love with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that, Jesse.
Well, that's why
I fell
all
in love.
men get married to have sex. They don't get married because they're in love. So you got married so you can just have sex with one woman?
Yeah.
How long you been married?
I've been married for, it's going on a year and a half.
And do you have any kids with her?
No.
Is she older?
No, she's younger than me.
Oh, she is? Number one, you got to dump her. Hello?
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. I think the Spirit of God dwells within you, Jesse. I mean, I don't know what would make you say that.
Because that's a wrong reason to get married. You're just bringing more hell into your life. And right now, you're not ready for that. It's just common sense. And the devil is leading you right into hell, right? By making you think something crazy like that. And you're just not ready to be married. And if you stay in it, you're going to start making children with her. And it's just going to get worse for you.
Wow. You're right, Jesse. I can't lie to you. I was warned not to marry before I married, but I didn't care because I just felt like I had it all figured out, and I was warned. So for you to bring that up, out of all the things you could have said, you told me to dump her. I mean, that's confirmation in my life. So, Jesse, I appreciate that, man.
Because both of you and her are going to be miserable because you're trying to get yourself together right now. And you don't want to start a family yet. You're just not ready for it. It's not. Marriage today is not easy, period, today because the women are so crazy. And you're doing it for sex. And that's not love at all. And God would not want you to get married just for that reason. All right?
Yeah.
And then secondly, you be grateful that you have a talent. You have a job, and it's nothing about glorifying God or any of that stuff that you're reading into it. It's so that you can function in a physical way on this earth. It's just a job. It's not who you are at all. And so get away from this notion that you're doing it for God because that's why you're so confused and you can't see that it's just a job is a way providing for yourself. And if you can, once you get rid of this woman, and if you can start your own business. Why don't you start your own business doing that kind of work?
Wow, Jesse. Wow, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Seriously, Jesse. That was just really insightful. You didn't even have to say much, but you just gave me a lot of insight on my life, man. And the fact that her mom, Jesse, her mom is into the occult, Jesse. You know what I'm saying? My wife not, but her mom is. So you know how that goes.
Yeah. So have you ever considered starting your job?
I did. That's what I used to do.
Go back to that. Start your own business and take it slow, one step at a time, and just start your own business because it sounds like you're very talented in doing what you're doing. And I would recommend that you start your own business. And then right now, I don't know, when people contact you, let's say you don't have a location right now, but people contact you to say, hey, come and give me a tattoo. Go and give them a tattoo and save your money. Put 10% away every time you get paid. And then pay your bills, buy your gas and food with your other money. And don't touch the money that you have in the bank, the 10%, until you're ready either to purchase a building for your business or a home or something like that.
Okay.
But and so calm down with all this stuff about God, and I'm trying to worship God. And stop trying to minister, quote unquote, minister to people. You're not supposed
Okay.
to try to do it. Once you return to the Father, He will guide you. He will guide your tongue and everything into when to tell people things and when not to. You're not in business to save people. You're in business to earn a living on earth.
Amen. Appreciate that, Jesse. Honestly, you definitely just gave me the confirmation I was looking for, man. I appreciate you so much, Jesse. You doing God's work.
Have you forgiven your father and mother yet?
My father, my father did. You know what I'm saying? He did. I miss him though, but but no, he gone, man. But my mom, she's definitely a real spiritual woman.
Oh,
So,
hurry
yeah,
up and forgive her. Those the worst kind.
No, she good though, Jesse. She like a little earth angel to me.
Oh my
I'll
God,
forgive both
hurry
my
up. Can you hold on? Hold on. Can you hold? Hold on, man. So listen, here's what I recommend. Do this, get rid of that woman, do annulment real fast, and don't make any children. You're not ready for that either, and this is going to bring on more hell for you. And does that woman know you marry her for sex?
Jesse, it's too late for annulment. You can only do annulment within 6 months.
Oh, yeah, and that's true. I thought it was a year or so.
That's 6 months.
Well, just tell her you don't want to be married no more.
That'll work. I ain't gonna lie. I've been considering it anyway, Jesse. You know what I'm saying? I've been considering.
And why have you been considering it?
I've been considering it because, like, I don't know. I feel like I can't really bond with her family like I want to. Sometimes I don't really feel, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't feel appreciated sometimes, you know? But it's just different because, I don't know, she's just different from most women that I done been with, Jesse, honestly. I kind of, for real, Jesse, I kind of lost myself a little bit during the time I met her. And I was vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? I just was at a low point. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But your chat, they so immature though. Like they be talking crazy in this chat.
Well, don't pay attention to that. But so get rid of that and then start your own business. All right.
For sure.
I'm going to send you a free copy of my 7 guaranteed steps to spiritual, family, and financial success guide. And I want you to encourage you to follow those steps. They're real simple. They're real easy. And if you do them, you will not fail.
Oh, yeah.
So I
appreciate that, Jesse.
Yeah, don't hang up. I want to, I'm going to put you on hold so we can, Sean can get your address and everything. We'll send it to you. But
peace and blessings. Thank you.
Let me ask. You're welcome. Let me ask, have you gone and forgiven your mother?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You went and forgave her?
Oh, yeah.
You told her?
Oh, yeah.
And what did you say to her?
Oh, she responded back with love and peace. Like we've never really had no type of disconnect like that. Just so
what did you say to her when you went to her?
What did I say to her when I went to her?
Yeah.
I told her that I told her that I just forgive her for not knowing better about certain things, especially like when I was in school, because I wanted more support when I was in school.
And
for certain things.
What did she say?
I just was like a grown man at a young age.
Yeah.
For real, just.
Yeah. And what did she say when you forgave her for that?
She cried, just, you know what I'm saying?
Good. So here's what, have you heard of the silent prayer video?
Man, Jesse, that silent prayer changed my life. I ain't gonna tell no story. I do it every morning, every night.
Okay, stay with that.
Like I have a great life. I can't even lie to you, Jesse. I have a great life. It's just I made mistakes that are coming back. Like,
well, here's what I want to recommend. Don't, from this point forward, do not think about what has happened, because that happened then. It's not happening now, and the devil will make you think that it's happening now and set you up to think that tomorrow is going to be better and just dig a hole for you. Whatever happened then, all you have is right now. And so that all those thoughts about what has happened past, it doesn't exist anymore except in the imagination. That's where the devil dwells. So let all that go, all right?
All right.
And do the silent prayer. Stay with that. We're going to send you the book and start your own business and just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. Take no thoughts for tomorrow or yesterday. All you have is right now. And I'm telling you, Wes, your life will unfold by itself, and it will be amazing.
I trust that.
So I'm going to send you the stay with the prayer, and I'm going to send you the book. And as far as being, you said this woman doesn't appreciate you. You don't need to. You don't need.
It's ups and downs. It's too much ups and downs. It's like one. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the ups and downs.
Yeah.
But I'm not a real consistent person either. Because sometimes I don't want to be bothered by nobody.
That's right.
Sometimes I want to go in my cave and not be bothered with. So I understand.
But here's what's going to happen if you stay on this straight and narrow path. You will get to a point in life where you don't need to be appreciated by anyone, because that's all ego. That's all getting approval from the outside. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you, and you're going to live from within. Then the fate you will die because the light will kill the ego and get rid of it, and you'll be fine. You don't need to be appreciated by anyone. You just need to simply live your life. Don't try to be like anyone. Don't compete with anyone. Don't and wish everyone well. You wish even your enemy well, and you just live your life. You'll be fine.
I appreciate it.
All right. So hold on. We're going to send you the 7 guaranteed steps to spiritual, family, and financial success guide. Do the prayer. Do the steps. Get rid of that woman, because you're definitely not ready for that. Don't make a baby, because it'll just be more hardship. You're not ready for that yet. And if it's meant for you to be married, it'll happen for the right reason, not the wrong reason. All right?
All right. I appreciate it, Jesse. You take care. Peace and blessings.
You too, buddy. Hold on. Amazing.